what it do. We need a rubber band for that. Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, welcome to you too. Anything else out of here? We are so excited to bring you guys this message. We are a spiritual reader, a channeled messenger onto the Most High God. So, we're going to have a spiritual conversation. Today, we are feeling the energy of upliftment and affirmation. So, affirm yourself on this day. Today is Monday, August the 11th, 2025. But whenever you get this message, it's still good for now. The faith cup is back out again. So Spirit is really encouraging somebody to have faith, to hold on to it, to know that everything is working out for your greatest benefit. So affirm yourself in that today. Tell yourself wonderful things today. That's what Spirit said. Just had to give them a quick thank you. Hey, Miss Monica. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for tapping in. We are feeling a day of affirmation. Like, tell yourself some good stuff. Give yourself wonderful, beautiful affirmations on this day. We are listening to this affirmation is the I am. We just finished it. 528 hertz I am affirmations. So it could be something that you guys may be into, just listening to them, playing it in the background, repeating certain ones to yourself. Sometimes I sleep to it. I'll put it on as I'm, going to rest. And it kind of works on your subconscious to kind of really, reprogram your mindset. So we have played the thank you affirmations as well as the I am affirmations. And the thank you one is really cool because it takes like down through that gratitude list we were talking about, like Spirit has been having us do. And it's thankful for everything. Like, again, like the air we breathe, like our lungs, our eyes, our toes, our legs, our arms, like just being thankful. And when you look at it from that perspective, you have a lot to be thankful for. It's like it'll fill up a list of 10 in a minute, right? So that is the vibe we are feeling. And so let's jump into some cards and see what the Spirit has to say. Affirm yourself in a positive way today. Like, tell yourself wonderful things. Take note of the little things, the things that we generally discount. Like, we don't always say thank you for our liver. Hey, Miss Marianne. Great day, great day. I appreciate you being here. All the same onto you. Wholeness, serenity, calm. The highest, your highest potentiality be manifest. Yeah, because they're literally like giving me that energy of like thankful for the things that we look over and we dismiss, right? We don't be like, I'm thankful that I can see, right? I'm thankful that that I can breathe, like first and foremost, because without the breath, we ain't doing too much of nothing, I say. And then it's like, okay, my arms work, like I can pick up a cup of coffee. Like, do you know that it's like that's a thing to not take for granted? The fact that I can do these little things, I can feel the energy in my head right now. It's like really thinking about, that gratitude and how many things you have to be grateful for. Hey, hey, hey. Look, there's good energy. Bake something. Ooh, who has a next door neighbor that likes baked goods? Doing something kind for somebody else. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know if you like baked cupcakes or cookies or bread. Ooh, I love fresh baked bread. But maybe that'll be a kind thing that you can do to just show appreciation. Thank you so much for managing the comments. Miss Monica, I appreciate you. The swords be out. Look, so if y'all want to come in the comments and act a nut, my moderators, they gonna cut you up. So I'm just saying, look, thank you so much. I appreciate you for handling it. Yes. Look, I don't know if somebody is into donating blood. That's always a good thing. We used to do that like fairly often, is to donate blood. Does this James person, do they need to be blocked? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Look, take a friend to lunch. That's a good thing to do. Maybe somebody will come in and take you to lunch. That'd be beautiful. Oh, I don't know if this is for somebody who has family that's like in the armed forces, and considering the climate, it's saying send a package to somebody who's deployed overseas. So I don't know if that's for somebody that has someone, that's fighting for our virtues and our values. So Spirit is telling us to be grateful and to do something nice for somebody else. It's giving me the energy of giving gratitude and giving something tangible. Like the act of giving puts us in the mode to receive. So think about what you could give, and it's giving, use your creativity. Right, creativity. Be creative in how you're giving. And it's giving, like, do something that's like sporadic, right? Like spontaneous. Like your neighbor wouldn't expect for you to bring over fresh baked bread or cookies or some shit, but just do it because they're nice, right? It could be the neighbor when your mail is misdelivered and they bring it over. It's the neighbor that you can rely on, you actually have a sense of community with, to do something nice for that person. If you have a certain type of blood type, you know what I mean, to go and give blood is a good thing. As a vegan or vegetarian, when we were vegetarian, we would give blood twice a year. And it was a little bit selfish. Not only did it help other people, but we could make sure that our iron levels and everything was still good. Because as you sometimes you don't get everything that you need because you're not eating in the right way if you're going vegetarian, right? So we would use it as a way to keep up, whether, we had enough iron. So we knew if we could give blood, then we had enough iron, everything was good. So I'm definitely getting that. Take a friend to lunch. Hopefully somebody comes to take you to lunch, but to do that is always good. You get to commune, you get to, spend some good times with somebody else and connect and do something nice. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It could be a whole freaking appetizer kind of thing. Me and my sister used to do that all the time. Like my best friend, who's my sister, you know how that go, right? But we would go pick each other up, or she'd come get me, I'd go get her, and we might go and split a nap at like Chili's or somewhere like that, somewhere that's like fairly reasonable, but we could afford it, to do something nice for one another and share that energy. It always puts you in a state of giving and receiving. So be creative. And if you do know somebody that is deployed, sending a care package is so motivational and so inspiring onto them. It's like, we're not out here, by ourselves, or just like me and my comrades in this rough environment, but to get something that comes from home with some love and care on it is very special. So just think about the various different ways you can give back. And if you can't do anything that's tangible, like a baked good or giving blood, which you just have it. And sometimes you can even get paid for giving blood, right? So sometimes, like, if you give plasma and stuff like that, you can get paid for that. So if that could be another form of quick cash, if somebody needs a few coins, to do something like. So I know my kiddo used to do it. Yeah, she was struggling in her 20s or early teens, not early teens, but early 20s. She would go and give blood and give plasma. I think she'd get like 40 $50 or something like that every time she would go. So yeah. It says be creative. Creative inspiration can be elusive. Perhaps we're distracted. We've lost our self belief, or we're just trying to force it. That's why Spirit said have faith. Faith has been coming out so much over the last week. It's like, I think today, Monday, it's been coming out since last week. Like to have faith, to believe. And I don't know if it's because of everything that's going on in the social environment, the political environment. Like, belief is just really low. So the message to affirm yourself, to tell yourself, all these wonderful things about you, and to have faith, to believe in you, to know everything is always working out for your good is so important right now. The universe has infinite creativity, right? It can make anything out of no thing, right? So to believe and to know that things can happen for you, it can come together, it's always coming together for your benefit is so important, so important. And the fact that you can give during a time of uncertainty just reaffirms to the universe that yeah, I know. Like I've surpassed belief and I'm knowing. I'm knowing that I'm not in a scarcity, so I have the ability to give. That's what it's given. It says the first thing we need to do is relax and breathe. Ooh, gratitude for the breath, right? Relax and breathe. From here, we can work towards the right mindset for creativity. Be aware that creativity does not leave you. You just need to stay patient, calm, and open. Give the ideas the chance to come to you. There is a great reserve of creativity inside of me. I am always open to new thoughts and new ideas. That's the affirmation. There is a great reservoir of creativity inside of me. That's your sacral chakra, right? It is a great reservoir for creativity. It's limitless potential, limited, unlimited creativity. Any and everything can be created. That's why the Spirit is saying, have faith, beloved. Have faith. Without the mustard seed of faith, nothing can happen, right? It's first you must believe. You believe so that you can see it. It's not seeing is believing. Because if you believe everything that you just see, then these eyes can play tricks on you. We put together the meaning in our mind. So that's based on how you think about it. You could look at this and be like, oh, I don't have enough, right? I don't have enough to give. I don't have all the ingredients. But if you go to the cabinet, if you got flour, it's a little salt, some sugar, some baking soda, you know, some extract, 2 eggs or an egg or some butter. You can make cookies. Like you may have the ingredients to be able to do it. It may just take some time to look at it and reassess, to do some inventory and be like, oh shit, all the pieces that I needed are already present. But sometimes it's that second look and switching your mindset so that you can see it. Calmness is here. Calmness definitely helps you create. The energy of the ideas will just present itself. It's like giving that ability to just bubble up to the surface and present. One of the best places that we kind of manifest or allow our visions come in from communication, right? Definitely this retrograde energy, y'all, is heavy. So thank you so much for all of those who could stick around. What is going on? It's something weird. We block out every evil eye. We ask the Most High God to receive that energy and to transmute it into more power, into more light. That's what we're getting. Yeah, to be mindful. It's something about you being mindful. Being mindful is given of what you have, right? And that's, I'm looking at this one drop in this water, right? It's like it's giving a ripple effect, right? Like, and it's given like pay attention to your emotions because I am getting the emotion of lack and I'm getting the emotion of, you know, it almost feels like depression, like you don't feel like you can create what it is that the Spirit has shown you or what's in your heart's desires. And these tactics kind of open up room and space for you so that you can kind of think about things differently. It allows the universe to start to arrange the pieces that's already present in a different way and show you how you can get to the outcome still in this day. It's like, you know, I may be looking at everything, and again, like I just see these as scattered ingredients. I just see flour, I see sugar, I see salt, I see baking soda, I see extract, I see all these things, but I don't see how when the Spirit combines them, they create cookies. That's what it's given. Like sometimes it may take you to slow down and think about it differently. Right, that creativity. When I'll tell you, when I'm washing dishes, like it's something about washing dishes and looking out the window, like you kind of go into like a mindless space, or like your mind roams free. I get the best ideas from that space. It's like it just opens, like boom epiphany, boom epiphany. It could be something that's I've really been going over in my mind trying to problem solve, or work it out. And for some reason, it's something about zoning out when I'm washing dishes that allows that to come up to my mind. So I know it's all about freeing your mind and bringing down the energy. Some people get it when they're gardening, some people get it when they're painting. Like, it's like, or whatever you're doing where you're not like involved in strenuous mental thought, the ideas just come in, they just pop. So it's definitely given that. You are a reservoir of creativity, right? You have the ability to birth all of these wonderful ideas, to be able to seed them. But there is work to manifest them. So let's get it. A part of the work is starting with giving. Do you want this? We're getting positivity, and I'm feeling that in a challenge. So to be positive, and we see regrets is coming through. So if you have regrets from the past, and it's given like I'm feeling like power lines, right? Like maybe regretting where you gave your power or put your energy at in the past, right? Yeah, some things didn't last, they fall away. And we're in the season of releasing, like 9 is the year of releasing. So you could regret some things, like, that wasn't the best look, or, I probably shouldn't put shit there. But it's okay. And even if you didn't follow your instincts, because the gray is giving me instincts, right? So, yeah. We've all made mistakes, and sometimes we may lie awake at night playing them over and over in our minds. See, that's how I was getting that energy of like something going around and around and around and trying to solution it and solve for it. But when you allow your energy to come down, it's like the solutions just click. It says, but there's nothing to be gained from focusing on things we cannot change. So don't focus on the past and what may have happened. If you learned the lesson, you took the energy from it, right? You got the intelligence, you can transmute the rest and move forward. It says, instead of wallowing in regret about the past, it is better to learn from the mistakes, exactly what we were feeling. Accept them and take from them what we can use, exactly what they were just saying, and bring the lessons forward into a positive future. That's exactly what it is, right? We can have regrets over the past, because we feel like, something didn't work right, right? But when you're still feeling that regretful energy and it's impacting your ability to be positive, then that means that it's more for you to either learn from it, derive from it, or transmute the energy of it. Give yourself grace and compassion. This is a learning journey, right? Life is learning, right? We're learning through this infinite experience. So in this space, I can just see, give grace, 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 mercy and grace, mercy and grace, mercy and grace. Like, we ask the Most High God for mercy and grace, and we know that we have received it, but we have such a hard time with giving it to ourselves. Goodness, I don't even know why I just heard good golly. Then I heard Little Richard. Good golly, Miss Molly. I haven't thought about Little Richard in forever. But it's giving that energy though. Think about it. Little Richard was a person who had a distinctive talent, right? Very creative in his style of singing. And it developed over a series of, like, hardships. People would steal his music. Back in the day, you know what I mean? Black artists would have their shit covered by white artists, and the black artists wouldn't get paid for their shit. So Little Richard got so upset about them copying his work, he kept getting better and better and better and going faster and faster and faster, higher and higher and higher, till could nobody duplicate it. Like, you could not copy his shit. And it came from all the things that happened in the past. Yeah, I accept my past regrets and I'm a better person for it. I'm moving forward and leaving my regrets behind me. I am moving forward and leaving my regrets behind me. As we are listening to I am and thankful gratitude affirmations, that could be another one. I am moving forward, right? I am focusing on my future. We're not even going to talk about the negative part, we're going to focus on the positivity. This positive affirmation says, I am good at what I do. We just talked about Little Richard being great at what he did, right? Like to the point where couldn't nobody duplicate it, all out of that adversity, the challenge of somebody stealing his shit, right? And not getting paid for it, obviously, if it's a threat. Thank you, Spirit. Right? It says, I am in control of my own success and happiness. There you go. I am in control of my own success and happiness. Like, put that in the right way, knowing that we are always in control at the end of the day, at least of self. You can't control outside forces. Like Little Richard couldn't control the other people who were trying to steal his shit, but he could control how he responded to it. Instead of sitting in a negative space where I'm not going to try anymore, or I'm just going to accept the situation of the current day. No, he paved the way. Like, I'm going to go harder, I'm going to go faster, I'm going to go higher. Like, I'm going to be so sick with it, can't nobody motherfucking copy it. Like, that's it, that's period. So that's one of the things that I learned about him, and I think that's such an amazing legacy to leave. I am good at what I do. I'm in control of my own success and my own happiness. The importance of having positive thoughts lies not only in their specific inspirational content, but also in the absence of negative thoughts that they affect. And we literally just said we're not going to focus on the negative, right? We're going to lean into the positive, because what we focus on grows. So if you are focusing on the regret, if you're focused on the remorse, if you're focused on the past mistakes, and that hit my kingdom, so I know it's for somebody, like that is what's going to grow and manifest in your life, we. But if you are looking to enhance your success and your positivity, your happiness, your joy, right, then those are the things to focus on, right? You focus on the things that bring you joy, making that gratitude list, finding something on it and do it, or just to pay honor to it. Again, like, we don't always be like, I'm so thankful for these eyes that pick up electrical signals that allows my brain to put together, sight, and I can see and I can experience the 3D world. I can sense it. I don't always give thanks for my taste buds. You know what I mean? Like, this coffee is so good, right? But I wouldn't be able to taste it without the taste buds. So sometimes just like being able to get down into those little things and give gratitude for that you are dismissing. Like, you don't even think about it. Hmm. We often say that tastes so good, but we always don't say I'm grateful for the ability to taste it, which is different. That's a different thing, right? Creativity is really coming through, because this card right here, green Abertine, supports creativity and positive thoughts. See, positivity, I can see the word creativity in here already, right? So definitely the energy, positivity and creativity. The green, this very powerful stone, green Abertine, right? Oh, I'm gonna watch it. I don't think I've ever watched it, Dolomite with Eddie Murphy, and it's so great that you brought him up, Miss Monica, because we started speaking about something I think on yesterday's Rising Message about sometimes affirming yourself to the point where it's almost delusional. Like, when we started channel, right? We gonna get back to Eddie. Just give me 2 seconds, maybe 1 minute. When we started the channel, the spirit was like, we're gonna do this, and we claim success off the rip. We have all the wheat, all the wheat. The Most High God has delivered all the wheat. They're gonna magnetize them all into the space we set out. We used to say it all the time when we started to re-implement it and reaffirm it, that we aspire to be your favorite channeled messenger. Not like a tarot reader, because we are not your average tarot show, hence the change in the title, yo. I'm just saying. But we are a channeled messenger, and the message is supported by tarot for us, which is different because it's not just the discipline or the skill set of learning cards and being able to read them based on how they come out in a spread. No, they give us the message, we talk about it, they may write it down. They may pull it from other mediums. We don't just use cards. We use song. We use audio. We use books. We use a plethora of things. Whatever the most I got want to use, because it's all this stuff, right? So that's the thing. And when we first started, of course, your channel is new. We got two people, me and my mom. That was it. Like, that, it was us, right? You know, and she would come through. I'm watching it. Like, it got, like, I was so excited. This is how we the first person to watch our playback. Literally. Like, we put up a video, it posts. We could, every video was going to have a view. Every video was going to have one like, and every video was going to have a comment. Why? Because we are seeding ourselves. We're cheerleading us. We know that if the Spirit gave it to us, we understand the gift. The gift is gifting. So we just have to keep sowing the seeds of faith and belief and knowingness into us until it spreads out to other people get it. You know, we sit in the energy like they gonna come in, they gonna come in, they gonna catch on in a minute. It's gonna catch on in a minute. Just give it a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And you have to do that. You have to be almost delusional about it. Like, you cannot let no other thought come in and persuade you off of that thought. Like, you got to delude you. Like, the Spirit has convicted you that this is a success. It is. I don't care what nobody say. Back to Eddie Murphy, a recent interview I saw. Eddie Murphy has been proclaiming himself to be famous since he was 13 years old. 6 and 13 up here I can see on my side. Might be different for y'all. But since he was 13, I am going to be famous. And happened to have his first girlfriend was a clairvoyant. She was a seer. Like, and she had the gift where, like, a psychic touch where she could touch something and tell you about that item. Like, extremely profound. And told him, yes, you're right. You're going to be famous. And when I tell you, he was with that woman all the way up until she passed away. He took care of her. Like, it was an amazing backstory that I never knew about Eddie Murphy, period. But it's like, yeah, he was saying the same. Like, people think that, you know, folks with psychic gifts and clairvoyance is bullshit. He was like, it's not. I dated one. We was together for years. Like, from he was 13 years old all the way up until they're like late 20s or some shit. Like, he was literally doing the Nutty Professor when she passed. And we know after he got through with the Beverly Hills Cop series and his deal with HBO and being able to transfer and do his own movies that really catapulted him into stardom, like a whole different level. He was already a solid comedian, but when you talking about when he did Nutty Professor and he did all those different characters like that, oh, that was game changing. It was absolutely game changing. And he was with that woman all the way up until then. I think that's probably why he might have a little difference in relationships now. He's kind of bounced around. He's got a lot of different relationships and a lot of different children. Yes, you talking about such a great fit. Such a great fit. And all of this stuff is coming out of his creativity. The grandma, Cletus, look. That shit is so classic. I don't know. That is classic. We got an auntie right now that we call her Cletus because she used to talk so much mad trash to us when we was kids. Like, that's all she did was talk crap. And so before, look, she be like, come on over, Cletus. Come on over. You're going to walk over, but you're going to limp back. Like, we used to talk mad trash. And to this day, her name is still Cletus. Her name is still Cletus. We don't call her auntie nothing. Her name is Cletus. I'm just saying, and she still talk mad trash. Me and my mom, we do the grandma strip a man, you know, like, cause she's still jazzy, even though she's 71, she still be like hanging out with her little boyfriend. I be like, look, mom, come on. Black obsidian, black obsidian stones are protective. They're known to be the strongest. This stone allows you to be protected from incoming negative energy in your daily life. I did pick up some negative energy. We did pray for the evil eyes to be blocked out and transmuted into more power, into more light, right? Yeah, moonstone. Emotional ups and downs or cycles like the moon. See, these two together is giving me that same energy we've been picking up. So I don't know who you are in the collective, but you have a person that is focused on you, and their intention is to make you emotional. That it is to make you act out of character. So if you are like having thoughts of regret where you feel like your positivity is affected, it could be like a projected energy from somebody else that is sending that towards you. Like maybe they don't want you to move into your successful season. They don't want you to be happy, you know, after the connection has ended, like whatever the case may be. It's like they want you to sit in this space of regret. I'm hearing misery, and it's like maybe that's why I felt the need to bring something positive today, like reaffirming of self, because it's like this person really wants to attack. I'm hearing self-confidence, self-worthiness. They want you to sit in some sort of funky type of energy, almost like feeling like you deserve less than the best. So I don't really know why this energy is lingering. It's somebody in the wheat field that this is affecting. I don't know if you were a new watcher or something like that, or this is just coming up during this time for you because the spirit wants you to realize it, that you're under spiritual attack. That's for somebody. Kindness did come out. Kindness. See? Right? And that's why they were saying do something nice for somebody. Whether you are a person that would donate blood, we would, right? We have a history of doing that. Baking something nice for a neighbor, you could use the things that you already have in your house. You may have all the ingredients. Take lunch to a friend. It could be something that you made, or you guys could just go to lunch, get an appetizer or something like that, a lunch special. Doesn't have to be expensive. Or send a care package to somebody that may be deployed if you have somebody that's in the armed forces or that's supporting defense. It says kindness. Performing an act of kindness is a reward unto itself. It provides a warm feeling of well-being and self-worth. See, self-worth, because somebody is attacking you spiritually. So do something kind to kind of combat or ward off this negative energy. If you are a person that's into crystals, obsidian and moonstone could be for you. Here's our moonstone right here. So we're gonna put that right there. Our obsidian, they had to cut the necklace off of us when we were in a car accident. They had to cut the whole outfit off, and they couldn't get my necklace off because they didn't want to move my neck, so they ended up having to cut the string. So we have to figure that out. It says maintaining a kind outlook in life or being permanently ready to help others without expecting anything in return is something that requires work and commitment. Try to nurture your loving kindness every day and embrace every opportunity you get to practice it. And the affirmation is, I am a kind and loving person. I am always willing and ready to help those around me. Who can you help today, we? That's what I'm getting. Which one? This one? So, we're going to invoke some things. We got some, look, I will. So, invoke your will. Like, I'm willing to be kind, right? I will take the opportunity to be kind. I am willing and I am ready to help those around me. I will just came out as we just said, I am willing. Which one? This. See, energy of heartbreak. And we were picking up like somebody that may have went through something. Right, this regret, clear the energy of the heartbreak. It's definitely like going into that emotion, understanding that the grief and the hurt from it is saying that you were truly connected, that you really cared about this person. You may have had high hopes for it. But it also gives us the opportunity to look at self and reevaluate, right? Were my hopes and expectations misplaced, right? Was I expecting something from them that I should have gotten from myself, right? Was I giving appropriately? Did I hold appropriate boundaries? It's like all of those questions can lead you to the lessons that you need to learn so that you can do it better the next time. It's like preparing you for next time. This situation and the lessons of it is preparing me for the love of a lifetime, beloved. You can always reaffirm yourself. See intuition, invoke your intuition. Somebody may not have followed their intuition, right? Your gut could have been speaking to you, right? Your vision could have been speaking to you. It could have showed something to you like this person is maybe not for me. It's not going to turn out great. Or your gut could have been saying, you know, it's time to come out of it. It has run its course. The relationship has expired. Like we're moving into the territory of spoiled milk at this point. Like if you consume it, it's not going to be good for you. It's going to make you sick. Right? That's what it's giving. And see, self-esteem is here. And that's what we were picking up on, worthiness and confidence. Yeah. We do see a challenge with invoking a new beginning, right? The feeling of beginning and belonging. That's definitely self-esteem. So does anybody feel like they don't belong? Like feel isolated? Is it this half? No. Which one? This. See, look, rootedness in reverse. So invoking rootedness would mean that you are grounded. Right, you are safe, you are secure. That's root chakra energy. And if somebody is working on your root chakra in order to bring you this negativity, this negative energy, then it's even more important that we practice faith and just believing and knowing that we are always safe. We are always safe. No matter what happens, no matter what the transition is, we are always safe because we are always held in the hands of the Most High God. We are always contained in creation itself, right? Like there's nowhere that you could go, truly. See, confidence, invoke confidence. I know that there's nowhere that I could ever go. I am always with the Most High. Why? Because I'm a pixel, a piece of it. The Most High God isn't going to lose itself. And I'm a piece of it. So I'm never lost, beloved. I'm always where I should be. And I can be confident in that. This one. Being perfect. Confidence. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much. Side note, quick caveat. Quick commercial break. That's what I just heard. Lethargy is here. And self-worth is right after that. Just have to stop and show these. Self-worth, power, lethargy. Right. Thank you so much for Miss Veronica Gray in the house. I inspired Terrell. She was so gracious to host us on her show yesterday. And it was so cute because she always have a tea party. So yesterday was La Tea Party. Ah, it was so cute. It was so fun. It is posted to our community page. So if you guys want to go over to the community page and you can check out the live, it was a 3-hour collaborative reading bonanza, right? We would kind of bounce back and forth based on the conversation, and it was super fun. I felt like it was lit. Like we had a good time, and it just flowed. It was a great collaboration. You know, the energy was so amazing, and yeah, I can't wait till we do it again. We're gonna host Aya on the Tears and Week Tarot show, the podcast now, right? Coming up soon, and hopefully we can make it like a monthly event. So that would be awesome. Yes, lots and lots of laughs, And look, somebody going through a little situation. Look, I don't know if it's We feel energy if it is, the inspired crew, whatever. Look, somebody, there's a masculine that's interested in somebody that's in the collective, but this masculine is attached to somebody else and he feels trapped and he cannot get out. That's the feeling. And whoever they are attached to, their karmic third party, because this person is a whole piece of work, like a whole like, okay, one of them, where she giving your ass the evil eye. Okay, so I'm putting it out there because somebody does have some evil eye coming towards them. It may not be from this person, this masculine, because I'm getting X energy that doesn't want you to move forward and be happy. Like, even if they don't want to be with you, they just don't want you to be happy, period, because they just gotta, regret and resentment and energy. Hey, Jean, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. But I am getting root chakra energy. Somebody's working on your root, right? And it's affecting energy. We got lethargy. We had self-worth. That's that self-esteem, the confidence that's here, right? And power. So needing to pull your power back. Somebody wanting you to feel like you don't have the ability to create, that you don't have the ability to manifest your highest potential, like your greatest life cycle. It's like almost like you being with them was like the best that you'll ever get, right? And that's complete bullshit. Okay, I'm just saying. Confirmation, spirit said complete trash. Ashe. Hey, Miss Hillary, thank you so much for tapping in. Let's go ahead and spirit say wrap it up. I'm feeling mindful messages. I am so excited about the affirmations. So we're gonna pull a couple affirmations. We're gonna get some mindful messages, and then we're gonna wrap it up until later on today. So hopefully you guys will get this and you're inspired to affirm yourself. Tell yourself something great today. All these wonderful things about yourself. You are positive. You are creative. You can focus on the good. You can trust your intuition. You could take the lessons of past heartbreak and still be courageous enough to love again, Ashe. We have that tattooed on our foot. Love like you've never been hurt before, beloved. Just keep doing it. Guidance system is coming through. Guidance system. See, I love using my emotions as a guidance system, right? Use those emotions as a guidance system. If you do feel regret and remorse, that's a indicator that it's still something for you to adjust. Like, flip your mindset, right? Like, you can remember what it was and you feel it because you were connected to this person. You had a lot of high hopes and, maybe even some expectations, right? But if it didn't go that way and spirit had different plans for you, then you can be grateful for the redirection. You can be grateful that the spirit protected you. You can be grateful that the spirit grew you through the challenge that, ensued. You can be grateful that you came out of it on the other side of it and it's getting better, faster, more efficient, beloved. It's all about how you choose to look at it. It's like you gain more ingredients. Now you get to go create something more beautiful. You are unlimited. You are unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts that I think and the things that I focus on. If you focus on regret and remorse, you will create more of that. But if you focus on the fact that you were able to get through it, that you are more able because of it, right? We always talk about being response able, but my abilities have increased because I went through these things. Right? So how did you grow from it? That's what I'm picking up. You want this in reverse? Yeah, because they definitely turned it upside down. See, present, and they flipped it upside down like it's going backwards, like being in the past. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. Somebody's worried about things that happened in the past. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and my intuition. And intuition is on the board in reverse. This is a lesson in learning how to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, the wisdom of your body. your spiritual connection and what it is that they're telling you, to discern it clearly and take the actionary steps forward based on it. It's saying, this says, I joyfully overcome any bumps along the way. When I live like this or love like this, I don't have to worry about the future. Yeah, somebody is thinking about the past, right? And maybe being a little bit stuck in it. I'm seeing, I'm a big kid and I love kid movies. Y'all know this. Another one of my favorite movies is Sing. Sing Part 2. When it's like the lion, what was his name? Clay something, right? But Ash, the little porcupine, voiced by Scarlett Johansson, she pulled him out of a funk. Like, the heartbreak doesn't have to be because the relationship fell apart. His heartbreak was because his wife had passed and he was stuck, right? He couldn't move past that grief phase and like come out and face the world without her. Every time he would pick up his guitar to sing, he would remember that she was always at his concert. She was with him and she inspired all of that creativity. And not having that, he felt like he had lost the positivity, he lost the creativity, which was kind of odd because all he did was plant flowers and garden. I love Sing. I could watch that movie. Look, see, this guidance system and this unlimited is making me hear Sing Part 1. Johnny, I'm still standing better than I ever did, feeling like a true survivor. See, feeling like a little kid, I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's giving that energy, right? Like, affirm yourself. You done been through some shit. It's tough. Give yourself big ups for getting through it. And affirm yourself that you are a warrior. You are triumphant. You can do it because you still standing, beloved. What song are you singing? We talked about singing songs and playing music as therapy. But it's a difference when you allow the shit to be like, keep you down in the dumps. Down home blues. Right? I was getting that Mary J. Blige energy. Love me some Mary J. But baby, she'd keep your ass depressed, angry, bitter, resentful, all that shit. I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Look, return to the body. Understanding what it is that you're feeling and how to transmute the energy of it. What is your inspiration? Can you see the future? Can you see your way forward? If you could see your way forward spiritually and focus on that good, beloved, you will create it in your manifested 3D. The fact that you done been down that road, you know what I mean? All her experiences with KC, taught her a lot. Did she get in some other fucked up relationships? Yeah, she did. Why? Because we all be doing shit. Sometimes it just be a mistake. You didn't listen to your intuition. Somebody could have future faked. You know what I mean? But it's lessons that we learn as we go through relationships and we commune with people. You pick up that learning, the tactics. You learn how to use your guidance system. Anything else in here is weird say now. Yeah, personal journey though. This is your personal journey. And it's like being able to change the energy of living in the past and stepping into the present, right? See, the present says, in this moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and my intuition. Intuition is in reverse. Somebody may be concerned about following their intuition. It's given that somebody doesn't have faith in it, like they don't trust it. Maybe the times where you felt like you were following your intuition, maybe something was off, maybe there was a distortion. Maybe it's the learning and not getting everything right initially, like not 100%, and your intuition could have led you into something. and now you don't trust it, or you didn't listen to your intuition and now you feel a kind of way because you didn't trust it. But either way, it's like trusting your intuition and your guidance system. That may have led you to like a pessimistic outlook, right? And spirit wants you to snap out of it, come out of it, right? And some of the things that we can do to do that is to be grateful and to affirm you. And it's given for the little things, like the ability that you're to have a functioning liver or spleen. Like, people discount it, but shit, I'm a person that don't have a gallbladder, so somebody could definitely be grateful for the fact that they have a gallbladder. Not having one makes me susceptible to having a fatty liver, and we damn sure need our liver because it does like over 500 different functions. So if you are grateful for your liver, then that's how many things that you got to be grateful for. That's 500 different processes. I don't know how many taste buds we have, but I know we need every one of them to kind of experience the palette and the array of food and flavors. So I can be grateful for that's an unlimited gratefulness, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that I can't count. And when we allow our mind to go there and we couple it with kindness, doing something simply because it's a nice thing to do, just from the heart, I'm not expecting anything in return. I just want to give it. You know what? I made some extra cookies. I made 2 dozen instead of 1 dozen. And I know, like, I like cookies, but I probably shouldn't eat all of these. So I'm going to give them away. Take somebody a plate. Right, you take a lunch to a friend, and it don't have to be from a restaurant. You could take them a plate from last night dinner. Yesterday was Sunday. That's giving me throat chakra energy on that. So if you made a nice Sunday dinner yesterday, and you got all this extra food, pack up a plate for somebody and take it to them today. Just because they not expecting it. That act of kindness does so much in terms of injection into the universe, into your spiritual bank. It gives you the ability to withdraw from those accounts when you need it, beloved. Yes. So we're going to get some affirmations and we're going to wrap up. Blow some bubbles. Good energy. Play today. When was the last time y'all blew bubbles? I'm just saying. Like, when was the last time you did something that was kid-like? Little ducky. Ha, Veronica, ducky. Right? Do something to lighten your spirit. Do something fun. Nobody said that you had to just grow up and be so serious. Life is serious enough. Learn how to play through it. Grow through it. Glow through it. That's what it's given. Which one, beloved? This. It's in this. Which one? You want all of them? No. Why you want to put that back? It's like rearranging stuff the way that it wants to put it. Okay. I am unique. You are unique. Look at the sunshiny energy. I appreciate my specialness because I bring new ideas to the world. You bring new ideas to the world. You are creative. And all that creativity comes right up out of you, beloved we. Right, and I love the frequency. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's definitely like that resonance. It's so telling in terms of the energy. And a lot of this is red and orange, so it's definitely giving me root chakra energy, sacral chakra, your creativity. I am going to give myself a big hug today. Give yourself a big hug. I love who I am. I love who I am, right? I am affirmations. I love myself. I am worthy of love, self-esteem, and confidence. I don't have to be perfect. I am a unique individual. You know, I appreciate my uniqueness. I appreciate my specialness. I bring more ideas to the world, right? Like, I am impactful. I make a splash. It's giving that drop we saw from the water. Like, you make a splash and it has this ripple effect. And it affects others beyond you. It disseminates out. This resonance is just doing it for me. I am going to make new good friends today. See, you do something kind for somebody like your neighbor or, something like that. You can definitely deepen a connection and deepen a friendship. I am confident. Look, and it was sitting right here. Y'all see how the spirit placed these right here. Wasn't looking, and it put it right on top of confidence. Confidence. I am confident. Look at that light bulb. That's ideas. It's giving brilliance, right? Like you have some brilliant ideas, and the confidence is needed to pursue them, to allow them to believe. Look at this blue. I'm being perfect. Look, and the spirit places. See, the spirit knows what to do. It's like sometimes can we even cover up and close these eyes and allow the spiritual eye to work and for them to use you to do what it is that they are looking to do, what they intend to do. See, I make mistakes and I decide to learn from them, right? I forgive myself. Forgive yourself. And we talked about that very early, right? Look at the rainbow, right? It's given like we ask for grace and mercy from the Most High God and we get it. We believe that we received it, right? But we often have such a hard time with forgiving self, with giving grace and mercy onto ourselves. We could be so hard on ourselves, being our own biggest critic. But can you flip that energy from being your biggest critic to being your biggest cheerleader? Your biggest supporter? Can you be so convicted in who you are and what you're supposed to be doing? Your ideas, again, brilliance. I'm talking about the type of brilliance that's like you don't even, like born from somebody ignorant. That's from The Golden Child. That's Eddie Murphy. I'm not calling nobody's parents ignorant. I'm not saying that. It's a movie. I'm just saying it's a reference. I make mistakes and I decide to learn from them. You're not perfect. We all make mistakes and we can all learn from the mistakes that we made. Self-esteem is here. I am happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm happy. I am going to share my smile with everyone today. You talking about kindness? Cheese. Give yourself, look, that's definitely something you can give. And it doesn't take anything to give a kind, loving, warming smile to somebody, to just share the energy of love. You don't know who day you will brighten up just by walking past and smile. How are you today? That color looks great on you. You know what I mean? Those little things go so far because you never know where a person is at in terms of their emotional space. And those kind words could save a life, I say, just like donating blood could save a life. Taking somebody a meal who you don't even know when the last time this person had a meal like that. Like a full course, like something that's good and edifying unto the soul and to the spirit, okay? Just you never know. A kind treat, something that you baked with your own hands with love, that makes a difference. And especially if somebody is in the armed forces and they're over there fighting on our behalf so that we can be here and be safe, and for them to receive a package from somebody that just says we care and we thank you for your service, that goes, look, let's get this. I believe in myself. Do you believe in you? And we started with that energy, like having faith still in you. Do you believe? It's giving me Mark 9:3. All things are possible to those who believe. If you don't believe in this, the vision, then you'll never see it. You have to believe first, beloved. If I'm ever feeling down or bored, I spend time creating a vision board to place in my home. I fill it with quotes, pictures, and desires that bring me inspiration and joy. Can you have faith on it? What you put on that board? Can you believe that no matter your current circumstances, things are going to fall into place for you? Doesn't matter what you see currently? Do you believe that the Most High God will align it for you? Dare to dream. That's a good one. And learn from the past. Live for what? The present. And this is in reverse. The present. Learn from the past and live for the present. I'm hearing one of my characters from one of my favorite movies. It's a cartoon, it is. Rafiki from The Lion King. When he popped Simba upside the head, he said, "Ow, that hurt." He tried to hit him. What you do that for? It's in the past. What does it matter? You can't change it. Yeah, but that hurt. Yes, it did hurt. The past can hurt. It can. But you only got two choices. You can run from it or you can learn from it. And you can't run from you, beloved, because you take you everywhere you go. We got Pisces and we have Taurus. Pisces is definitely a person that could be very psychic, two-fish, right? Having to balance those energies out. Because one's swimming in one direction, one's swimming in the other direction, right? It's giving very emotional, right? It could be associated with the moonstone, right? That we're picking up. So you definitely could have a lot in your undercurrent that you need to balance out. And then on the other side of this Pisces, I'm seeing this Capricorn. So it is giving some sort of toxicity. It's giving some sort of shadow energy. Like it could be fear. It could begin to be that regret. It could be remorse. It could be beating yourself over past mistakes and needing to extend forgiveness, self-forgiveness, self-grace, self-mercy, self-compassion, patience with you as you learn through this space and rebalance, right? For some reason, I'm hearing two fish on the hook, so somebody could have two options and connections coming up soon. Like you may have hooked two fish, right? I'm getting that, so... But again, it's giving like the difference in direction. One fish is going one way and another fish is going another way. And you may have to use your discernment to figure out which fish you're going to choose at the end of the day, right? Because one of them going to get cooked is what I just heard. I don't know what that was about, but I just heard that one of them going to get cooked. We're seeing Taurus here, so definitely earth energy. I'm getting manifesting in the 3D. I'm getting like all of your provision coming in. I'm getting the coin, the pentacle, even sowing new seeds. I'm getting like, you get these ideas, but if it doesn't come change from like the fire, like the inspiration, the motivation to the tangible seed. It's like, then how can you plant it? The seed comes from, it's giving me the faith and the belief. It's like you get the inspiration up from your sacral, that intention and desire is in your heart, like you can hold it. But if you don't believe it, then it doesn't turn into seed. Like you're not taking any action to plant this thing, to even do it in the spirit, is what it's given. Like it's almost to the point where like the belief is so low that you don't believe what they show you could be. So you don't put any spiritual energy into it, therefore it can never manifest. That's what it's given. Virgo energy and Virgo season is coming up. I'm hearing Virgo the Virgin. So it's like reestablishing yourself. It's like being born again is what it's given. Born again, and it's like innocence, like to wash away the old and step into this new space of like purity. Yeah, Leo, and we just said that, right? And it's actually facing me upside down like this. So it's giving Leo energy and going into Virgo season. So something could be significant about the end of Leo season and going into Virgo season. I'm also picking up like the lack of confidence, right? With Leo being in reverse. Leo is a sign of somebody that's like in that star energy, like I'm coming out, like this is me, I'm confident, like I'm full lit. I know you see it, I know you see it. That's what I'm hearing, right? And somebody may not feel like that. You may feel a little shy, a little withdrawn. You may be like in hermit or just kind of really into yourself. It's giving introverted. And the spirit may be calling you to come out, to step out. It's giving Kendrick Lamar like an introverted extrovert. Right? Like there's times where you're going to have to allow yourself to be seen, especially when you get into creating and manifesting your destiny, right? You are going to be dropping your contribution into this big pool, and it's going to ripple out. It's giving a ripple effect. This impact is going to ripple out, and I'm getting that people are going to see you. Right, so you may need to get comfortable with being out there, with being in the forefront, and don't let anything in your past hold you back from it. That's what we're getting. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Rising Message. I appreciate y'all. I do. Hopefully, this discussion was inspiring and helpful to you. Take it away, right? And leave us some comments after the video post. I say whatever hits your spirit, right? Whatever comes to you, however the spirit like works it out for you. Yeah, let me know what you think about it, and it definitely could see further discussion. The way the spirit has been working these out. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Miss Hillary. Thank you so much, Jean, Veronica, everybody that has tapped in. Thank you guys so much. Look, for somebody, release the chain of anger. Anger is, that's a part of regrets, anger, resentment. It's like all over the past. And anger only changes you, beloved. Right? So what we focus on grows. Continue to, focus on the energy that pays you. Follow your joy and manage your own energy. That's what we're feeling. Learn how to play today. See? Look, play, 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 play. Y'all who was here when we blew our little bubbles, right? Learn how to play today. Do something fun. It will change your energy. Be playful. It leads to longevity and vitality. A playful heart, a light spirit, right? It helps us live longer, gosh darn it. So that's what I'm getting. If you're feeling a little lethargic, it's definitely giving me like the energy of somebody is under a spiritual attack, and it's kind of making you feel a little bit chaotic. Like enhance the calm is what it's giving. Enhance the calm. It's giving woosah. Enhance your calm. Woosah energy. So if you come across people that want to take you up out your square for some reason, you just feel like your energy is like, ugh, on pins and needles. It's coming out in fits of anger for no reason. It's coming from somewhere else. It could be a mix of your own emotion, right, from the past. And it could be also from the person that you were connected with in the past, projecting energy onto you, beloved. Yeah. So Delight is coming through. I've never heard of this crystal, but it's beautiful. And what does it do? It says it enhances meditation, and it opens the spiritual plane, making it easier for you to understand and explore, to get the spiritual lessons from the past, to understand it, to apply it. And it also gives you the ability to explore. So where the intuition was in reverse, this may help you put it in the right way. When you are in deep meditation, Soda Light promotes self-acceptance, self-worthiness, self-esteem, confidence, and trust. And we mentioned trust, right? Is it? Oh, I might have to order one of them for you, sis. I'm just saying, for us, from you. Just saying. We feel this, okay? It says, trust in your actions that follows you in your everyday life. See, that you can trust the actions. You won't be stuck in the past. You'll be ready to, like we said, take that fire and act on it. Take it from like spiritual intention and desires and turn it into a 3D seed, something that you're planting that's going to grow, right? Kindness, seed your life with kindness. Do something nice for somebody. Doesn't matter what it is. Just kindness, and don't expect anything from it. You're just making a deposit into your spiritual bank. Like when you go and put in $5 into your bank account or whatever that money is you putting in there, your coin, you don't expect no return on investment, because your bank account, savings account, is gonna earn you 0.01% interest. Yeah. So if you had $25 in it, you're gonna earn 25 cents. Shit, 2.5%, because we down to zero. So it ain't nothing that you getting back. Don't expect it, right? So when you make this deposit into somebody, don't expect anything back. You putting it out there just for the sake of putting it out. Say hello and smile at everyone you see today. How is that? Didn't we see that? We said give a smile. You'll be surprised who smiles back. Fuck around and smile at somebody and have 2 fish on the hook, Ashe. All because you gave a smile today. All because you was out there in your playful and joyful spirit that creates your own happiness, beloved. Come on with this thing. Oh, wow. That sounds nice. I have an issue with chokers, so for some reason they bother my neck. We used to wear them when we was a teenager, but, you know, I could do one that kind of hangs a little bit loose where it's not feel like it's choking me out. But, alright, I don't like nothing. I got trauma. I don't like nothing tight around my neck at all. No, anywho, look, if it hang a little loose, we can do that. We can do that. Smile at somebody. Look, return to the body. Somebody needs to balance out their energies. Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Oh, so you feel me on that. Thank you, Veronica. I appreciate you. Return to the body. Increase your auric field. You see how she's got this protection? But I do notice something. There is no coverage here around the crown. And so I don't know what kind of energy that could be coming in through your crown, right? Which is why that soda light to me is coming in so significant. Now it's like, you see this purple that resonates? Look at this. It's what I'm feeling, right? So if you increase your meditation, right, and you are paying attention to the energy of your body, getting 360 activation and alignment, right? Yeah. Yes, it is weak near the heart chakra too, right? So it's like, this is the energetic bubble field. And you know this is white, Veronica, how you were just talking about that. We were talking about that on the message last night. So if you guys want to go to the community page and check it out, this is significant, right? This auric field, this white light, this bubble of light that you can imagine in your meditative state, and it comes out of you and expands to encompass you and everything around you, right? The white light meditation. Yes, this energy is protective. It protects you and everything that you allow it to engulf, right? But you have to meditate and be able to go deep enough to expand the light wide enough to not only surround you, your home, the people that you could surround your neighborhood if you get good enough at going deep enough in this meditation. So not only will your neighbors be protected, like, so you don't want a rash of home burglaries or car theft or property destruction, you know, anybody to be hurt. Like, it's like you can expand this light out to protect not only yourself but others too. And just imagine if all of us were doing this, all of us expanding this light of protection, and it engulfs not only me but my neighbor. My neighbor is engulfing themselves, they're engulfing me. We're like layering upon layering of protection. So just think about that and how you can enhance your meditative life, your prayer life, however you do it, right? It's definitely about repairing this auric field and strengthening your light. That's why we always say we transmute all energy to light. That light will help protect you. You are protected by your light. So generate more of it. And you can generate more of it through acts of kindness. simply because your smile is free, right? I know it's a whole thing with women. We don't have to be walking around here just cheesing and cheesing and cheesing all damn day long. You don't, right? But it is something about being pleasant. It's something about, yeah, heart and soul energy lended to cover the globe, right? But it's definitely a protection thing. We can, and look, people send out energy. If I could send out energy that protects me, my neighbors, covers the house, don't you think people can send negative energy towards you? They absolutely can. They can project this energy at whoever they want to. Yeah, yeah, the whole city energetically cleansed. Yes. We can focus it. We can focus and expand that light to cover more than just ourselves. Oh wow, Miss Lauren, that's awesome. You have a bracelet made of that? Ooh, maybe a bracelet would be like a nice little cuff. That would be instant. I would like to have two cuffs so I could be like Wonder Woman. Ching ching. Blocking out negative energy. Have cuffs made with obsidian and a boom, bing, bing, and just blocking out all kind of negative attacks. That would be kind of awesome, right? That's what I'm getting. But give a smile today. Do something kind. Smile at yourself. Go stand in the bathroom mirror or wherever, and every time you walk past something reflective, look at you and smile. Give yourself some love, beloved. I'm just saying. And we didn't talk long enough. So we're going to bid y'all adieu for this message. And we appreciate you. Have faith on this day. Grow it to self-assuredness. Faith is just the beginning, right? It's a mustard seed. But you can, grow that up, beloved. Faith is just the beginning. When you get to faith and then belief is intermediary. To believe is an intermediate step. It's given for some reason intermediate experience. It's like that the belief is what you experience in the middle of faith and shown of assuredness. Like, because sometimes the evidence of the faith, like that's at the end, the evidence of the faith, that means that it's materialized, it's tangible, you can touch it, you can see it, you're in it, right? And the belief is somewhere in the middle. It's the intermediate experience, is what they're telling us. They're saying, faith is the beginning, the intermediate is the believing, and then you have the showing of self-assuredness because it has manifested. It's something about meditating on the knowingness, right? When you are in your vision, this is what they're showing me, so we got to get it out. When you're in your vision and you can see it, you can look around and you see all the details of what it is, like down to the minutia. It's giving, know that thing exists. When you know that, you're assured of it because you can see it, you can get up and operate and experience it, you're generating the emotions of being there. That thing has already happened in the spirit, and we can be assured that what happens in the spirit will happen in the physical, beloved. That's why they're saying that belief is intermediary. When you believe, then there's room for doubt. When you believe, there's room for doubt. Why? Because it's a question. Okay. I don't believe my name is Lottie. I know it. There's no room for discussion in that. There's no wiggle room. There's no back and forth. I know that I'm a brown skinned female, locks down to the waist. I know that. There's no discussion. Anybody wants to argue that, I'm not even going to have a conversation. That's what I'm saying, where we have to be at in terms of our being assertive in our, what the spirit has showed us that it will be. It can be, it will be. There's no debating. And you may need to stay in that convicted space until you get the evidence of it. You know that it's coming, so you just wait and you enjoy the process. Yeah, I know. I don't believe in the Most High. I know it exists. I know that I'm a pixel, a piece of it. I know that the Most High God doesn't deny itself, so I'm never denied access because I am a product of it. I am a part of it. It's not a part of me. I am a part of it. I came because of it. It created me. I am a product of it. Yeah, it's a whole different dynamic. Yeah, I don't believe what I know. I know. The same thing like everything else. Creation exists because the Most High God exists. It created all of us. We are the body. We are the pixels. We are the pieces of it. That's why you can never go nowhere. That's why I am safe. Always. Always, beloved. I am safe. Always safe. No matter what the transition is. No matter the transition. No matter how I transition. It does not matter. It's not consequential. It has nothing to do with my safety. It has nothing to do with my beingness. I will never cease to exist. I just exist differently because of the transition, but I'm still in existence. I am immortal. I am limitless. I am timeless. I am everything, beloved. So affirm yourself. I love you. I gotta go to the next now. I gotta say it, all of it. They're not gonna let me go until we say it. I love you just like I love me, because that's our capacity. Can't love you any more than we love ourselves. But we thank you so much for being here and going through the process of growing and expanding daily. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, beloved, that which made all things, right? Called its word, it spoke it out, it moved on its breath and created all of us. We are the infinite intelligence breathing. We are the body, we are the creation, we are the only begotten, beloved. Just know it down to the core, all up in here. Woo! Affirm it. Smile at somebody today. Have a great day, sis. I appreciate you. I love you. To the next now. This one's done. Affirm you. See? I can't make it up. Make sure you smile all day.